Hello everyone, so it's been a while since I made a video. I'm sorry about that. I had some trouble with my internet and my computer. The monitor display of my computer broke down and it took me 2 weeks to replace it. Then now I have some trouble with my internet connection, so I hope you bear with me. One more announcement: if you want to support the channel or make a donation, I will put the link in the description of if you want to support the channel. I really appreciate it. So now let's get into the video. Before, in the previous video, I talked about the PCR and other stuff, okay? And now I'm going to start with how you can do a research to make your first notebook or whatever book you're doing. If you are doing notebook or low content book, it's completely the same if you want to do the research, because it relies on Amazon. So first of all, I prefer to choose a US address, so USA. So then get into books. So here it depends on you. So let's say the first thing pops up into your mind, it's a niche, so you get to start here. So most of the time you start with an idea about one niche, but in the end of the research you get into other niches that never crossed your mind and you start working on them. So whatever the niche that or the idea that is in your mind right now, just type it in and let's see what's popping out. Okay, so for me here, in my case, I will do a new year notebook, because of course the Q4 is ended and people now are working to buy stuff for the next year and the beginning of Q1. All right, so new year notebook. Okay, so in the previous video I showed how PCR works, and this tool here, how it's helpful and how you can check if a niche is, or a keyword or anything is trademarked or copyrighted. All right, so here as you can see, this one here, this saying isn't used by a lot here, as I can see, and it's already have sold and it's under 100k, which means that it sells more often, and the estimation is 38 per month. So for some of you that don't know how to check if this is copyrighted or trademarked, just go to my last video. I had explained how you can check if a saying or a quote is trademarked or copyrighted. All right, so in this case here, of course, before, if you got into a niche and you saw it and you liked it, let's say this one here, I liked it, but I should not just start working on it. I don't know if it will get me sales or not. Even if this one got sales, let's get to check here. So this one is the same tool I talked about in the last video. Get into here, US Amazon KDP box, and the quote is here. Go to see how many is listed. So as you can see here is 250 and 15 are listed here. So as you can see, these are posted and put in KDP lately. It's only on December, so people are getting into this niche right now. So on KDP, don't worry about a niche if it's saturated. Even if it's saturated, you can make sales and get your dollars. All right, so this one here, for me, it's not saturated. For some for some people that are in merge, for example, are saying when you say it crossing 300 results, it means that it's saturated, but for me, I don't even check this. I just work on it. If it sells, I double down and make more of it. If it's not selling, I don't even think about it because I am working on other niches that I should work on. All right. So this is a way to research, right? And as I told you before, you get to start looking for a niche, and you end up with other ideas, and another niche that you haven't thought about. So let's say here, this one here. So this column here is customers who viewed this item, also viewed. So to get into the idea and to get into the mind of a customer, you have to see what is the customer is looking for. So as you can see here, there is this one and more other stuff here you can check. And as you can see, more quotes and sayings. And you can as well go to the pen name and check what's listed in there and see other ideas that are selling, and you can get inspired and work your ideas. All right. So as you can see, always it never ends. Source of niches. All right. Only from Amazon. Keep in mind, this is only from Amazon. You don't get into any other website to check niches and other stuff. So here, as you can see, here is this. For this one here, this pen name, it has this stuff here. So I want to tell you that you should not copy and paste stuff from other people. You should never do that. If you want to get inspired for designs and stuff, it's totally okay to get inspired and make your own designs, of course. But for quotes and sayings that people are using and are not trademarked or copyrighted, you can use them. All right. But for copying others people's work and putting them on your own, it's not cool and it's immoral. All right. So this is a way to do a research. So it's really easy. Now we'll get to other websites that are great to get inspired and get more niches from. All right. So this website is Etsy. There is some people that know this website. It's a handmade, and people are working stuff that are customized and personalized for customers, because you are directly contacted by customers, so they order you for getting their names on their stuff, and you can give them their orders. Of course, there is some, as you can see here, Yoda and other stuff that are copyrighted and trademarked, so you have to be careful. All right. So in here you have, if you want to do a research like we did in here, by writing like this and type in notebook and get ideas, you can do that, or you just go to other stuff. If you want to get inspired from notebooks, or you can just go to, let's say you can go to shirts, for example. So shirts are known for having sayings and funny stuff. You can check them. All right. But you have to check if it's not trademarked or copyrighted. Again, I'm doubling down on this and telling you to make sure stuff that you're posting are not trademarked or copyrighted. All right. So as you can see here, stuff are, you have just to check the saying or the quote and get to work. All right. So this is another place, and there is another website that I will show you right now. So as you can see here, this is the other website, which is Redbubble. It's mostly designs and artistic stuff, and it includes as well some of the trademarked and copyrighted stuff, because some people here have lessons to work on them, so you have to make sure. Again, all right, I'm telling you again to not make a mistake. All right. So you can check stuff like let's go to, there is this thing here, you just can click on here and it will take you to stuff that are selling, as you can see, it gets sorted by stuff that are selling more. All right, the more it sells, the more it gets in the front page and above. All right, you getting down and it sells less. All right, so sorry I can't have rehearsals or what's called honey honey honey. I don't know what's that. So this stuff are some Cisco stuff, like 80 stuff, so it's trademarked. So that's what I'm telling you about. So this one is, it says nerd, but it's it's a parody of Nintendo, so you have to stay away from it. All right. So you get the idea, right? Uh, you can get to shirts and mugs and stuff, and you get to explore more niches and more funny stuff to work on and do. All right. I hope this is was as simple as I think, and sorry for this video. It's a bit messy, I think, because I'm having some trouble with my computer. It might broke down anytime, and I have some trouble with the internet, which makes me crazy and gets under my skin. So please bear with me so I can make more videos for you if you want, of course. And thank you for watching, and I hope you like it.